Hello and welcome to Lemon Studios, where we talk anything and everything entertainment. I am, of course, the Lemon himself, Zeke Lamone, and this is my review for A24's latest film, X. X is the film that is about a bunch of people in Texas in 1979 who go to a rural area and they go live in a farm home and in like a little small home by the big home and they're going to shoot an adult film and they do not let the owners know what they are doing. And when the owners find out what they are doing, blood, guts, and a lot of death. This is A24's first attempt at a slasher film. And now, most slasher films these days are very, let's just call it like it is. They're cheap, not really given much thought of, and not a lot of care. It's just a lot of people are there to get paid and, have a good day. Maybe we get something out of it. A24, though, they're not in that business. They have very good care for their films. I am a huge fan of A24. Their dramas are a little to me. It is, because, A24, they really take time with everything, and most of their dramas I'm not really a huge fan of. But their horror films, at least 4 of them I liked. I don't know if they made more, but the ones I've seen are The Lighthouse, The Witch, Midsommar, and Hereditary, and I liked all those after time. Initial watch I wasn't a huge fan of, but throughout time I've grown to really appreciate all those films quite a bit. Midsommar being my favorite out of all of them. Anyway, now let's get into X. This film, again, like those other 4, it's a very slow burn-ish. In the beginning, you're really just spending time with these characters. Well, also, in the beginning of this film, it does something I really do not like in movies, is that they start at the end. I hate that trope. I absolutely do not like it at all because it's just like, well, I know what's going to happen, so now it's just about seeing how it's going to get there. It's just a trope that doesn't really work for me that well. Now, I still don't like it after this film, but I will say this is the best use that I have ever seen of it in a recent film and probably in a film ever, to me personally, as I am a young film cinephile in the making. Because with how well the bodies are, because again, this is a slasher, there's dead bodies, where they are, you're kind of at ease when it hits the nighttime and that, the killings start happening because like, oh, is this the spot? Is this where the person dies? And so on and so forth. It just causes really good tension within it. So I'm still not a fan of the trope. This isn't going to turn my heart around to it, but this was the best use of it. And it has now gotten me to a point like, okay, it can work if it's done right, but still not a fan of that trope. So, and then in the day, we really just spend time with all these characters. And this cast is phenomenal. The one that I was mainly looking forward to watching was Jenny Ortega because I just think she's really on a good hot streak. She had a very good performance in that HBO Max movie that I cannot remember off the top of my head, but she was a standout in the latest Scream movie. And I also was a huge fan of her from You Season 2. And I've seen her in a few other projects. The girl knocks it out of the park every time. She's only 19, but hell, her acting ability is 30 at least. She is a superstar in the making to me. But it's not just her. This whole entire cast, Brittany Snow, Mia Goth, Kid Cudi, the other 2 people, and even the old couple. It's really, really, really amazing how great these characters were. And it's also like, they were just written like, these guys, they're not the best people. They're also not the worst people. These are just a bunch of people who, enjoy having sex and, they don't mind that it's on film. They just don't. And I just think that was really nice. Like, they have like this really nice scene where they're all just talking about like the morals behind it and all this stuff. And it's really, really beautiful in a case. Also within this, there's like real heart to this movie as well. Yes, you got blood and guts, you got sex, you got all of these things that make a slasher. But at the core of it, there's like all these different tones of, love, beauty, age, all these different things that come together, and it really makes this beautiful love story overall that I just couldn't help but be like, aw, like that's really sweet. Like even the killer, like I was like, I get where this old lady is coming from. I totally get it. I wouldn't go that far, but yeah, I guess I get it. Also, really good setup for future kills. Like, oh, I really hope they go back to it, and they do. Everything is really well executed. Now, my biggest problem with this movie is also something I really like. Like, this movie does not overstay its welcome. It's a 1 hour and 45 minutes. It's a, hey, how you doing? Keep it moving type of movie. It does not overstay its welcome. However, in the ending, it does get really rushed because for bulk of this movie, we are really getting to know all these characters, the older couple and the people who are making the adult film. And then it hits night, and then it's just go, 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 kill, 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 really. And I just feel like I wouldn't have minded this movie going the 2 hour mark. I wouldn't have minded an extra 15 minutes for me just to really marinate the kills more, to spread them out a little more because it just felt a little rushed. But I mean, once it hits nighttime, this movie just breaks the dial completely and just goes where it goes bonkers. Like this movie is, you know, it's disturbing with its kills because like they're just really realistic with how it is, with like how the blood looks and all this stuff. If you have an easy stomach, this movie is not for you. And it's really good at building tension, but it's also really, really funny as well. Not just within the nighttime, because there's one kill that's just so freaking funny to me. A couple of them, really, that I just found really, really funny. But again, it's also very, very real. And also within the daytime, like, this movie just has a little bit of everything. I just had a ball with it all out. My only problem is once it gets to the finale, once it hits nighttime, it does feel a little rushed, and it just feels really like oh, I don't have time to breathe to really get going with this movie because it's just going, 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 going. But overall, I really enjoyed the movie. Within the limit scale, with sour being the worst, then it's expired store-bought lemonade, then store-bought lemonade, then lemonade, freshly squeezed lemonade, and then strawberry lemonade. I rank it a freshly squeezed lemonade, not quite the lemonade, strawberry lemonade, not a 10 out of 10 because of the whole night sequence of it feeling rushed. But I still cannot recommend enough. I think it's a great party movie. It's definitely a movie you go to with a bunch of friends. If you watch it alone, you probably won't like it as much. Not my favorite movie of the year. It got freshly squeezed, so it does contend for the title. But no, that's still registered to the Batman. But hey, this is up there. It's 2 or 3 for sure. It's flirting with Scream to take that silver medal. But what did y'all think of X? Comment below and let me know if you have seen it, or if you haven't seen it yet, are you looking forward to seeing it? If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, as I am trying to, you know, gain more exposure into my YouTube career. And also hit that subscribe button, just so you know next time I hit a video, hit the bell as well. And that'll be it for me, guys. I'll see you here next time at Lemon Studios.